Hi, this is Mrs. Workman, and today I'm going to show you how to create an outline using NoodleTools. So you're going to use an outline to do your research paper for me, and the very first thing you're going to do is want to look at the research paper requirements. I'm going to be printing these off for you, but they're also listed on my website, and you can get those at any time. But if you notice on the sample outline, I have a whole series of questions and things that you can use to get started on your outline. So the first thing I would do is go to NoodleTools, and in the outline I would go ahead and put in our major areas. You're going to have 5 major areas. The first one is, of course, your introduction. So you can type that in, press return, and it's very easy. The next one, of course, is your historical context, which we've discussed in class. Now, you know how I like outlining. This is a major topic, so it actually needs to be a Roman numeral. So if you notice, I used this key right here to move it left. You can do the same thing if you want to indent or move it into a subtopic area. But I want to keep that as a Roman numeral, so I'm going to leave it right there. Our next area is going to be our main topic, or in this case, for this year, leadership. Once again, I'm going to move it so that it is a Roman numeral. Our next area is our historical significance area, or for this year, it is legacy. I'm going to go ahead and move that over. Our last major section for our research paper is our conclusion. So I'm going to go ahead and move that over. So now we have our 5 major areas for our research paper. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back to my research paper requirements, and I'm going to take a look at some of the things that are underneath. So it says here, attention getter. I'm going to go ahead and highlight that. I can copy by right-clicking and then go back to NoodleTools, and I can add just by pasting. So I'm adding it, but you notice it's in the wrong place. It's under conclusion. So I want that under my introduction. So I'm going to use these buttons right here to move it up. Oopsie. Move it up. And then I'm going to go ahead and make it underneath introduction. Let's go ahead and go back and take a look. It looks like the next thing we're going to have is our thesis. And so I'll go ahead and add that there. And I can make that, hopefully everybody's getting the idea of how you add these things. Next, I'll go to historical context. I'm only going to do a couple more. But if you go to historical context, we have a couple questions under here. Not all of these questions will be relevant to your topic, so you're going to want to think carefully about which ones you actually add. But here, I'm actually just going to paste the entire question. And the reason I'm going to do that is, number one, I know it goes under historical context, but then I can remember exactly what my History Day research requirements are, and then and I'm going to continue to fill out my outline in this way. Once I'm done filling out my outline, I'm going to start pulling cards that are relevant. So I know, for example, this is about historical context. So I'm going to put this under what caused your person to become a leader. Or, how about rise to power? That sounds like a good one for there. So I'm going to put that under there. Oh, it didn't quite work. I'm going to go put it under there again. And you can see that you can rearrange these too. These are going to become your paragraphs for your research paper. And basically you're going to have a topic sentence that relates to this, and then use each note card to provide evidence to support your ideas and arguments. Now, as you go, once you have your entire outline filled out, you're going to have at least 3 more. It would be better if you had 5 under each of 5 note cards under each of these subtopics to really provide good evidence. Hopefully this helped you understand how to make your outline for your research paper, and I'm excited to see what you guys come up with.